Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. I think we are connecting here from different time zones, and I was surprised that one of the alumni has connected from New Zealand at 12:30 a.m. So I think that's what all this meet is about. I think there might be others of you who might be on they might be around 11:30 or 12 around just before the midnight on the other side. So that's the way we are connecting over here. So, welcome to today's meeting, and at the outset, seeking the blessings of His Holiness Jagat Guru Shri Shivaratri Deshikendra Mahaswamiji, and offering my pranams to His lotus feet. I welcome you for today's alumni meet, and also at the outset, I would also like to pay my respect and regard to our Honorable Pro Chancellor Dr. B. Suresh, and also extend my greetings to Dr. Pramod and his entire team. Who is over here. I would like to say that this is the first virtual alumni meet, as I understand, and it is happening for the first time, and thanks to COVID, it has brought us together instead of being physically, but I was appreciating and acknowledging Dr. Pramod's contribution in this regard, that he made it sure that in spite of COVID being around and whatever it might be disrupting the social life and the very fabric of our day-to-day life, he has not allowed it to come in the way of seeing that this alumni meet does happen. I think for this, I need to congratulate Dr. Pramod and his entire team and all of you that you have come together on this platform that also shows the connect and the connectivity which you have with your alma mater and with each one of you also over here. The COVID has influenced of each and every sphere of life, and maybe it's not going to disappear soon. Even if we have vaccines and other measures around, it is going to be a part of our life over, I think, a couple of years to around the time we are interacting with each other. And maybe these online meetings might be part of it, and it might be quite some time when we physically meet over here. Now, these alumni meets, because we have also alumni, we also meet our friends and colleagues who were with our batch, who are our batchmates. This is a time when we connect with each other and we recollect our old cherished memories. And especially, I think, amongst you must be the hostlers, because I connect immediately with the hostlers because I spent my 19 years of my life, of student life in hostel, right from 5th class, from my schooling, to my senior residency in All India Institute of Medical Sciences. I've always been a hostlers. And what hostel life is, I know the every fabric of it because I've seen at every stage of life. And second thing, what hostel life is done, like my own daughter has also studied in JSS Medical College. Like the type of person she was before she joined the JSS Medical College hostel, and now the type of person she has become after she has come out of it, independent, strong, with a decision-making ability. I think this is what hostel does to it, and also the alma mater and the surroundings in which you are brought up. That's what which inculcates these things in you. Another thing which I have seen in my days as alumni is that I went to my college after almost a long spell, and I was asking that where is that boy who used to be over there? And the so-called boy was brought in front of me, and I found that he's aged because I was seeing his after 25 years. And after seeing his face and some of his teeth are gone and sagging skin, I realized that I myself has grown old, because we never sometimes feel that the age has catched up with us and we have aged, because we still feel we are young, we are enthusiastic with the same people. But it's when I saw this friend of mine, he was a junior to me, and when I saw him after a spell of almost 25 years, then I realized, my God. So I've also turned around the corner, and I'm not no longer younger the way I basically visualize myself. So that's all these alumni meet, these meeting with each other, the bondings which we have with, amongst us, I think they get all refreshed and reinforced when we meet like this. And seeing all quite a large number of you on this screen, I also feel very overwhelmed with the emotions. Though I belong to a different college in a different context, but still I connect with my friends over there, and I can connect with each one of you I see on the screen in front of me on my laptop also. Alumni, what I feel is they have got a very, very important role to connect and to see to it that, because what happens is, as alumni, we grow in our career, we go to the different parts of the world, but the very organization, the very mother institution which has nurtured us, which has brought to the level to which we are at the moment, we owe it to it. We owe it to our teachers who have taken out extra time, who have been willing to walk an extra mile for us and also guiding us. Because I've never forgotten, I belong to Jammu. So when I did my MBBS, I went to my HOD of pathology. He was our mentor. Like all of you must be knowing, must be having one or two mentors whom you always turn around. Whatever age you might be, wherever you might be, however well you might be placed in life, you always turn around to some mentors who is back in the college, back in the school, who can help you and guide you out. And this time does not make any difference. So I went to him. I asked him, sir, what do you feel that I should be doing in life? And I was quite good in my class. So he, and most of the people, like, I don't know about Mysore, but in Jammu, people don't want to leave Jammu. They are very happy over there because it's a small town. You have got a house to live. You got a job over there. You got a government job. So you don't want to leave the state because you're so comfortable. You got the same language, same culture. So he told me, son, if you want to grow in life, Jammu is a small city. If you continue to remain over here, your thinking will remain like this only. If you want to grow in life, leave Jammu, go and try to get into a bigger institute, get into bigger cities, bigger institutions, and see how your mind expands. And I seriously took his advice, and I think within 6 months I left Jammu, and I have been out of Jammu now almost more than 38 years. I worked in different institutions. From there, I went to All India Institute. I used to walk around AIIMS and see who are the people who get work in this All India Institute of Medical Sciences. Whatever brains they must be having, what type of intellect they might be having. But honestly, I tell you, with hard work, I also made into it. I became a part of it, worked over there, then worked up the ladder in life, worked in the various government departments where had I been in Jammu, I would have never got an idea that I would be doing. So a right type of advice. And I never thought that one day I will become the Drug Controller General of India. Had I stayed back in Jammu, I would have been at the most a professor in HOD. The principal of Jammu Medical College is my batchmate. All the HODs are my batchmates because we are of the same age. And some of them are vice chancellors. One of them in Maharashtra Health Sciences is vice chancellor of the university. So what I intend to say is, had that mentor of mine not guided me and told me that you leave Jammu if you want to grow in life, I would not have been sitting in this chair and addressing you as the vice chancellor of JSS Mysore. Coming all the way from north and sitting over here and addressing all of you. Now, this is what mentors does. This is what people like Dr. Pramod do. This is what Dr. Kulkarni, like people do to us, the vice principal, or whenever we turn to our mentors. Dr. B. Suresh is not only your mentor also, he's my mentor also. He's a guide for me and also mentor, and always I turn back to him whenever any help or guidance is required. So this alumni network, you must all be in a different, I can see on one side Dr. Doraiswamy, another side on the young faces like Mr. Ram Mohan are there. So you see a wide spectrum of the age, the time zone, the time gap in which but this alumni platform brings and connects all of you. But here I would also like to say that alumni are the assets of a college or of an organization, and they are the brand ambassadors. Whichever cities you are, whichever position you are, I think one thing which we always owe to our alma mater is to bring and add value to it. And I think it has already happened. I am very pleased to share with you that during this 2020, when the NIRF ranking was there, our university is 33rd in India out of 1,667 universities which have been ranked. And our pharmacy college has been ranked 10th amongst the top 10 pharmacy colleges in the country, 5th year in a row. And Dr. Pramod, I think he has promised that he will take it much higher this year. And I think surely he will do it. Now, this is all has been achieved with with the feedback and the cooperation from all of the alumni who are basically engaged, actually involved also in the ranking of the colleges. Which is very heartening is I was gathering from Dr. Pramod is that alumni participation in annual meets has increased over the years. And I think this is very heartening. That is, more and more alumni are feeling that they should be contributing to their mother organization. And this, I think, the message needs to be carried across the country and across the globe also. And as I've said earlier, that these meetings also help you to keep a track of how your college is progressing, how your university is progressing, and also identify how you can be like mentors and help the students who are at present studying in the college, be a mentor to them, and also help them in placing in the best of the organizations within the country and across the globe. I take this platform and a forum to appeal all of you as a Vice Chancellor and also as a fellow colleague of Dr. Pramod, that alumni, you should explore the various possibility how you can extend support to this college and to the university. And one of the ways which I feel is by creation of a corpus of fund through which we can have scholarships, endowment chairs, infrastructure development, research and community initiatives. And this can be in the name of the alumni itself, so that we feel, or the group of alumni could come together and see to it, because this is the trend. All IITs which are there in our country, or in Indian Institute of Managements which are there, or Indian Institute of Science, or if you are overseas, Harvard, Stanford, alumni play very, very important role to see to it that their organizations, they get adequate fundings, they get adequate connectivity within the system, and they somehow they see to it that the organization they contribute, or their which has been their alma mater, they contribute back to it. So I thank all of you for taking your valuable time, and it's a pleasure to see that you are coming from different parts of the globe to join this alumni meet. And I wish all of you have a good time, interact with each other, bond once again, and these bondings will be further strengthened. Enjoy the culture program, which I find it is always very, very wonderful event, which is organized by JSS College of Pharmacy. And I wish this meet all the success. Above all, stay safe, stay healthy, and we meet again. Thank you. Thank you, all of you.